All right. I guess I did it right this time. We're actually early, or I guess on time, because you got the countdown timer there, 5 minutes running. You got Tristop glowing because he's a final boss now. It's crazy. We got Hyperkins. You can get them using exclamation point Hyperkin. Saw myself earlier, Handsome Devil, trying to sell merch at my merch store. Nobody's buying it, so you jabronis, you're all kicked out. You're fired. But who's not fired is a very special individual because he is outstanding. He's a gentleman. He's a scholar. And he is somewhat shaven. But that's going to grow real fast. It's going to grow real fast. Real quick.
Week and a half now.
Yeah. A week and a half in. Don't worry, folks. You'll see Bushy Bidwell real soon. It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome in on cam, because we are professionals now, Lifetime Achievement Award winner and retro gaming legend, Mr. Dr. Mario himself, Mr. Christopher Bidwell. Chris, good evening. How are you doing?
Great to see you, King. Great to be back. Season 5, Episode 2. More Batfoy, more Matt Martin, the virtuoso, as I learned last week.
Yes.
Kind of a strong performance. Let's see if he can bring it back again, and if Batfoy can get that rust off and make this a series. But I'm having high hopes no matter what happens.
Yeah, I think last week was a good indicator that this is going to be a fun best of 99. And as you mentioned, a little bit of a D-rust maybe for Batfoy. He did have a few good games. He actually had that one clutch game there, Bidwell, if you remember, to be able to get back a win off of Matt. Looked like Matt was going to try to take it, and Batfoy clutched it in the end. But Matt Martin, what an impressive showing that first week. Bidwell, we know how great Matt is, so it's not any surprise. But let's be honest, that was probably one of his best performances of 9 games we've ever seen.
Well, yeah. Plus, he got the record from Sharky in his first go-round. 2 max outs in a week. Not quite the 3 that Sharky had, but we got 10 more of these episodes. Plenty of opportunities. I think the possibilities there. We might see a 3 or a 4 spot before the summer's out.
Yeah, and I mean, if you do the numbers, right? If he's averaging maybe 2 per round, he can get somewhere up to 22 max outs, way above eclipsing Sharky.
A little early, but Sharky might be inspired to come back next year. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, indeed. So we'll see. We're gonna get our superstars set. Matt Martin is in. Batfoy should be joining shortly. They're gonna get this shindig underway, man. And Chris, let's kind of go over the information people need to know, right? We gotta kind of get things back under wraps here. So, of course, your folks are watching the Best of 99. This is Season 5, featuring the return of Batfoy and Matt Martin in the 2019 Classic that they put on somewhat of a rivalry over the years, and now they're going to duke it out 99 times over the course of the summer, leading into the Jonas Cup, our second annual event. This is without question going to be outstanding, and it's super hype. So, if you're a first-time watcher, first-time viewer, first-time, long-time maybe, and you didn't watch last week's first round episode, well, hey, we'll go over the rules for you so you can understand how this all works. The Best of 99 house rules invented by Louis Scuey and Ben Mullen go as so. Each week we're going to play for 11 weeks, a round of 9 games overall, because 9 times 11 will equal 99. Crazy how that worked out. All games are to be played on level 18, because that's the pro level start. Games with top out scores under 100,000 points will be replayed. We call it the Louis Scuey rule, as Bidwell corrected me last year. I like to call it the Ben Mullen rule sometimes, but I think they're interchangeable. Bids. We can kind of make fun of both those guys, right?
Sure. I mean, but Louis Scuey. I mean, Mullen already has a great term named after him, so giving Louis Scuey a little bit of sunshine. One of the old school legends.
Yeah.
It's you got to spread it around.
Yeah, you got to give a little bit of that love, absolutely. And speaking about that term that Bidwell just mentioned, mullening is permitted at the discretion of each player. So that means players can go ahead and continue to play if they have a good, hot game, like we saw Matt do a few times. And, one of those mullins was the 1.1 million score he got. It was tremendous to watch. Go check it out on the VODs all over our platforms. And, of course, the first player to reach 50 wins the entire series. But Bidwell, we've learned before that sometimes the advantage not only is just about the wins, but also about the sets too. You know, we almost had the possibility of Alex Kerr a couple of seasons ago. Maybe even though he lost the series, he could have also tried to win the number of sets over Jeff.
Right.
It kind of looked a little bit like that could have happened, but then Jeff kind of finished him off later on in the season. But certainly, we don't stop at 50, folks. This is called the best of 99 for a reason. We're going to play all 99 regardless of who gets to 50 first. And let's go over the schedule real quick so you folks can check it out. This is what's the tentative schedule based on our weekly episodes. Last week was our first round, so Matt Martin defeated Batfoy 7-2. This week is July 30th, 2025, so this is our second round, and so on over the next course of several weeks. You can see that throughout. We're going to get to round 10 about September 24th if we stay on track. We do have some leeway that we can take a couple of weeks off here and there if players need it, or if I need it, frankly. And our grand finale bidwell to be determined based on, some things that we're trying to work out, but there could be something spicy in the works that I think would make this series the ultimate hype.
Looking forward to 90 more games of this. Sounds daunting, but we've done it 4 times before. It could be easy running. By the time it's over, we'll kind of miss it.
Oh, indeed. But you know what we won't miss, Bidwell, is what we are bringing back. I'm doing it correctly now this time. We did it messed up last week because I was kind of frazzled. This week, I'm all cool, calm, and collected. It's time to check out one of our favorite segments here on the Best of 99. Bidwell, let's go over your keys to victory for our players.
Well, the key to victory for King first is to find a worse and worse picture every year, and you've done amazing, my friend. Batfoy, the D-Rust continues. The reason we're doing this is to gear up for Jonas Cup. It's been a while since you've had some high exposure competition, and you nailed out that one clutch win last week, so you definitely have it in you. And the big issue I think was the overshifts on 19. Avoid those. Get your timing back. Get that little confidence back, and it's DAS. DAS is a game of timing, and you can lose your timing by not playing enough, and these matches will get those reps back in, and keep calm, keep scoring. It's pretty simple. Wish I could take that own advice for myself and break my PB one of these days, but Batfoy would be more capable of doing that and maybe get some more wins tonight over Matt.
Well, you know what they say, Bids. Sometimes it's just easier to be the coach than the player, right? Just ask John Madden. I'm sure he gave so much wisdom, but he probably couldn't do it himself either, so it's fine.
Nope.
Let's move on to our friend, Mr. Matt Martin. He had a great week last week. Bids, what's your advice for him this week?
Well, duplicate last week. I mean, this Tetris is such an easy game. I mean, I don't see why you don't get a max set every time. Keep knocking those 600,000s out. I mean, he was mulling those games to get that 600K to kind of pad his stats there. Force Batfoy to be aggro. I mean, that's the thing. If you're getting your 500 to 550 to 600,000 point transition scores, Batfoy's going to have to go all out in level 19, and with his timing issues, that wasn't going to happen except for that one game. And nice little cheeky end here. Be the mailman and deliver. Matt Martin, our favorite mail carrier, and my dad is a former post office employee. I subscribe to that. Good work on that one, King.
Oh, without question. All right, so we'll be delayed a few moments. Batfoy taking care of some technical difficulties, having a cart issue, Bidwell, so hopefully he can just blow it out, right? Like we used to do in the old school days. So maybe we'll go back to a little bit of commentator cams. Why not, right? We'll just hang out here.
But lean back in.
Yeah, it's got to surprise you once in a while, right, Pitts?
You guys stay on my toes. But you tell you what though about World Championships, if there was blowing in the cart and get the NES working championship, I would be top 10 easily. So maybe we can set up one of those side events at one of our events and get those NESs up and running properly.
Totally, and speaking about events, right, we got a whole litany of events going on, right, Bids? There's a ton of them that are going. Maybe we can go quickly to that slideshow that I have. Might have to kind of fugazi it a little bit, but, it's fine. We're live here. We'll do it live, right? So, King, I'll just hit that button, and then we'll refresh. Oh, look at those handsome devils there. Bids, first of all, let's talk about this one. It's the big one here in North America as far as DAS is concerned. The Jonas Newbarrow Cup returns for its second installment, October 17th to the 19th. Details are still being hammered out, but the crack team of CTWC, we're gonna start getting to work on that and let people know what to do. But it's so good to. I think you talked about this last week on the show that it's so important to have kept our roots in Portland, and doing this type of event really cemented that.
I look forward to going to the Pacific Northwest every year. Like even in the old days, that was kind of our one big event. We'd all go up there, but we kind of missed it during those COVID years. And I'm glad that we got the move to Pasadena, but keeping that roots up in Portland. I love that event, the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. And with a little less to do for the staff, it kind of gives me a little more time to enjoy the expo. So it's kind of a win on all angles on that. So. I'm going to be out the West Coast that entire week because Packy's wedding will be the previous weekend. So I'm going to have a whole week out there. It's going to be great.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's going to do San Diego, do the entire West Coast stretch from San Diego all the way up to Portland. So it'll be a good time out there.
Oh, it should be. Yeah, no, congrats to Packy and Larva for tying the knot soon. And I heard you're the best man, right, Bits?
Well, I'm definitely one of the. Yes.
There's
I
many.
have to write the speech.
There's many.
Yes. I'm going to be the. I have to write a speech and do the whole thing, and it's an honor and a little bit nerve-wracking, but I can't wait.
Oh, it's gonna be great. You're gonna preside over the Dr. Mario. How many times is it? 4, Bidwell? Is he 4-time champion?
3-time.
3-time. There you go.
Just 3-time. Hall of Famer.
Well, we gotta change. We gotta change that, right? We gotta make sure we get him to get to 5-time, right? So he can do the Booker T.
Well, oh man. Or he lose a couple fingers, but that's grim. Hey, there's a Batfoy, there's a Matt Martin, and I know you're not showing the slide, but I did have a good call today with Beast and Shen as we were planning the WPL Championship in a week and a half. Very, very stacked card, if you will. Using that wrestling parlance, lots of top 10 players are going to be there that weekend in Columbus, Ohio, my hometown, and really looking forward to inviting the Tetris community to my town and putting on this good event again. That's been around since 2021, one of the first events back during the pandemic years.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, that's totally cool, man. And I didn't have a slide for it, Bids, because Shen still has not gotten it to me. So what a shock.
Well, you get my dulcet tones to describe it well.
I'm sure it was absolutely wonderful as always, because that's why we bring you in here.
Itris saying 17 rollover players going to Ohio. Yeah, we're going to have to shorten up the format a bit because last year we were there till midnight. So
yeah.
Yes, players are too damn good, but King.
I mean, not for nothing, Bids, but that event might need to go 2 days, right? Like that's just how stacked the lineup is these days.
That was one of the considerations, but we're going to change some other things this year and see what we're doing next year. Maybe have a bigger venue. So.
Oh, that's
yeah, a little inside baseball there.
Oh yeah, I love inside baseball, man. All right, so players, you do have the seed now. It is 8E AA. Bidwell knows all about the double A's, right?
Honk.
C0. Oh.
Oh, wait, that's MCO.
MCO, right? Double A. Well, I was thinking more like, double A baseball.
Double A baseball, yeah. Good luck, Batboy. Good luck, have fun, Bats. All right.
All right, so reminder, players, if you are ready to go, you can go ahead and click the ready button in the room. Then you are associated for the Nestor's Champs. It looks like we might have some Batfoy internet problems this evening, but that's okay.
Oh, he's the one who's getting up to go to the ready button.
That's that right. Setup. Yeah, we still haven't figured out how to automate that for him, right, Bids?
Right. There's some Bluetooth setup that you kids can set up.
You would think. He's a smart young man. I'm sure he can figure out. But what I can figure out, Bidwell, is it is now officially time to get this one kicked off, man. The best of 99, round number 2. Batfoy and Matt Martin continue to tear it down. Count it down for them, please.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Also, the Nicely manicured facial hair on Batfoy.
Oh, it is indeed.
And the water cooler.
And we have lost his internet.
So we'll get that back up. Yep, see, that happened. That's always fun when the Nestor's Champ starts to catch up and goes super fast, you know. Get some nice 39 speed going.
Yeah, it makes people like, whoa, what's going on? Whee!
The old hag mentioning that there should be some cowbells this evening. I would hope so. Let's not put too much pressure on these two, but I have a good feeling.
Well, I think Poopy was also maybe a little upset, Bids, that we didn't hear cowbells from you last week, right? Matt
I
did
had
get
a cowbell. Yeah.
Did you? I didn't even hear it, man. You got to get louder.
Yeah, I mean, I got. Did you hear that?
I slightly heard it, yes.
Okay, it's these newfangled microphones that block out everything that's not human voice. I mean, it's a technological miracle, but it's a little less fun for those broadcasters.
Just a little less. All right, Batfoy's going to slam a Tetris. He'll go to 79,000. Mr. Matt Martin at 96,000. Early days, early lead for the Virtuoso, as you had called him, Bids. You know, he self-proclaimed that back in a promo when he played Jeff in one of our super shows. And he hasn't lived down that moniker. He certainly was Virtuoso last week. He was amazing.
Nailing the timing on the spins. I like the Batfoy water cooler cam when things aren't working quite right. Or the is that a Stanley Cup?
Yeah, it could be, right. If he's a,
And,
I don't know. When was the last time Minnesota won a cup, right?
Oh Lord. The North Stars win one back in the day. I don't think the Wolves, or not the Wolves. That's the basketball team. The Wild have not won.
The Minnesota.
But we have an official game. Yes.
So 136 for Batfoy, 196 for Matt Martin. Hopefully they'll continue to give us a show. You know, Bid and your keys to victory. You mentioned the D-Rust continues for Batfoy. You know, not for nothing, but getting a chance to see him back in action. You know, after it's been like a couple of years, really, I feel like we haven't seen him. The last time he played, at least in my knowledge, a live event was at CTWC 2022. Where he did get to face off against Matt Martin, defeated him in a best of 3 in the silver bracket. So it's been a while for that young man. He might have been at one of the Minnesota locals. I don't think he was at the Mini D last year, but someone correct me, of course, in the chat. So Tyler's around, he'll probably do that.
Oh, Batfoy's going to top out. Oh, at 205. So Matt Martin does take game number 1, and the option of Mullen is yours.
There you go. See, I've already corrected. P.S. Daniel Zoo, thank you very much. Yeah, Batfoy was at Mini D last year. Why did I not remember seeing him?
And we got a BRB real quick.
Yeah, hopefully he'll take a look at maybe the internet issue, and it certainly is a bit of a problem there. Matt Mullen, you are good for game number 1, but as we saw last week, Bidwell, he's not afraid of Mullen. He's looking to get his practice games in and set records.
A lot of Minnesota influence in this match. Obviously, Batfoy's home state, but Ben Mullen's home state as well. And the Mini D is coming up in a few weeks. I was given an invite to come out and help out.
Oh.
I haven't decided if I have that in the budget just yet, but I have looked at the airfares and am contemplating it.
Oh, that'd be really nice. Yeah, you know, I know that's a big one for the Midwesterns up there with the Fractal joining. I know he likes that one, and Meme and Rhubarb helping to organize that. So, yeah, that'd be great. Chris Bidwell,
an excuse to get some poutine, maybe.
Oh, or no, at least to get to see Mr. Ben Mullen. Maybe drag him out.
Oh yeah, that'd be. Oh well, that you just might have tipped the scales, my friend.
Oh, well, that's if Andy were here, he would tell you that's usually what I end up doing anyway. So.
Fat jokes.
Yeah, and got to get a couple in here. Right? If I don't do it to myself, someone else will do it.
Yeah. You know, well, you know, when Vandy says it, it's real authority there.
Yeah.
446. Again, this is another top-notch pre-transition score. You might even hit that real close to that 600,000 before transition.
Welcome in, Blue Scooty Grandpa. Good to see you this evening, sir. Hope you're doing well.
All right, just with the double there. So we're not gonna be the 600 transition, but we're getting in shape for. Look at that, nicely done. 522. And a key to victory number 1. Just repeated what you did last week, and here we go again.
Yeah.
And you see that dash shift to that square. I don't know how high that was, but that looked right on the edge of feasibility and dash, and he got it over. Of course, the square being the easiest piece to maneuver.
All right, so Bat's going to hope that his connection is a little bit better, so we'll wait for his Ninja Cam to come back on, and we'll see. Oh, he has a Wi-Fi repeater on, that's why.
1, 2, 3, repeater. And with this Tetris, there's 605, but you know what? I think there's a certain million-point score that's within range. This level 19 play has been even better than the 18 play.
Yeah, what's interesting here, Bids, is that Matt just did a CTM Das Masters qualifier either yesterday or the other day, and didn't really get the scores he was satisfied with, but he was okay. Oh. He got a couple of 900s, I believe, short of the max out. He'll top out at 634 there. Looks like the piece is falling much better for Batfoy. So we'll just wait for his camera to come back on, and we'll get set for game number 2. So players, a reminder to increment your seeds. We were just on 8E, I believe, right? That's 8E, yeah, that was 8E.
So
9F will be the new seed. 9F, AA, MCO, right? Of course, Bids.
Yes. Because 80s references from commercials that nobody remembers.
I will try to refresh your cam.
Refreshing the cam.
Yeah, I just have to pin the seed so we can make sure I don't screw that up like I did last week.
We're all derusting, King.
And there it is. Yes, he's correct. It is fixed.
Got readies for Matt.
And Matt's going to have to get back up and ready. Maybe what we should do, Bids, is if he gives us the thumbs up on cam that he's ready, then that will be good enough. So he has to keep going up and down and up and down. So Bats, what we'll do is if you're listening, you can just ready up with a thumbs up on cam. That way I'll know. Unless you like the exercise, but whatever. All right, Bids, they're good to go. Let's do it. Game number 2 on the horizon.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Long bar and the square confirmed as our opening pieces. Matt Martin will take a 2-point lead thanks to pushdowns. And
doing the cheeky game notification, number notification thing with the pushdown points.
Clearly. And everything looking really nice, Bids. So we're off and running. Let's go. It's game number 2 for our heroes here. So unfortunate early top out for Batfoy. Who knows, Bids? It may be a little bit of the distraction of the Wi-Fi having issues. Could have played into a factor there. Matt kind of just coasting along and doing a little bit of a mulling to buy some time.
I mean,
he's looking good for
Gen Z not functioning with Wi-Fi. I mean, that's shocker, I know. But.
Oh, yeah. Forget about it. Wi-Fi's not working in this house. The kid goes ballistic.
Oh, I know.
What do you mean I can't watch my YouTube?
Like the one off the bottom for Batfoy. One more Tetris will break that seal of an official game, and there we go.
Yeah. Look us here in Twitch. Bidwell's a friend of ours. A man that has
goodness.
You mentioned about people getting credit in the community for getting things named about themselves. Well, we got one right here. Joey Parker, all the way from lovely New Zealand. Welcome in, my friend. Hopefully you're sticking around. You can watch these players try to get to the Joey Parker turn.
I don't. What even hour is it in New Zealand? Thanks for joining. And also glad to hear the tsunami didn't turn out to be much last night. That was a little nerve-wracking for all of our Pacific Rim friends on both sides of the ocean.
It's already after 1 o'clock over there.
Yeah. Matt Martin again, just absolutely killing it here with nearly perfect play.
I mean, look at that stacking, Bidwell. You can see he's got that nice, tall, left built out. Batfoy did get the well open, so at least that'll help bring things down. And he will fill out the left a little bit, start cutting this down. He looks like he should be safe. It's at 154. Matt Martin at 281. It's a 127,000 point lead. You can see thanks to the Nestor's Champs. Again, always shout out to Yobi for this amazing tool that allows us to enhance these broadcasts. And again, thank you to Tyler, who's here, for his amazing graphics that he supplied and putting this show even bigger on the map bids.
The silver champion. I broke open a ketchup packet for you, my friend.
And Joey says he's got about an hour before he's got to pick up the kids from school, so there you go. You can probably catch about the first half of this show. That's great. And then you can watch the VOD to catch the second half to see who ended up winning for the night.
Or keep it on your phone while you're in line waiting for the kiddos. So good to see you, Blue Scooty Grandpa.
Yeah, I hope you're doing well. I know he was a little under the weather for a while there, Bids, but hopefully he's recovered and doing well.
Batfoy's recovered a bit, so before it was, behind by about 150,000, but that lead has been maintained, hasn't grown or shrunk in the past minute or so, which means Matt Martin continues to play nearly perfect, but Batfoy keeping up, per Mino.
WhiteBat's going to fill in that center that was getting a little bit spicy. Kind of dependent on that certain group of pieces, which was the S and the T. Now he's going to fill the double S's very nicely. Going to tuck that J in.
When you're playing that well, you do run the risk of getting a little too confident in yourself and kind of letting your board get away from you.
Yeah, so he's trying to avoid doing right here. He's got that hole up about row 5. So it looks like he's trying to take care of that right now, Bids. He's getting hopefully the right piece sequence. You can see not happy with the arrangement that showed up. These S's, I feel like a lot of S's coming in, Bids.
Yeah, those S's suck. Look at this dirty Tetris for Matt Martin.
That didn't suck, yeah. Great, he cleaned it up. Bar comes in, Tetris for him. He's about 16 lines left to go. Batfoy has got about 19 left. He is down 149,000 points. When we get to level 19 speed, anything goes.
But look at that. Another game, another 500 plus transition for Matt Martin as he still has 12 lines to go and he's already crossed 500,000.
Yeah, Matt is very, as the kids would say, a bit locked in. He is locked in. He goes aggressive with that bar placement. That bar for the Tetris J. Oh, I love that.
Oh my goodness. Fractal RNG there, filling in the dependency right at the perfect moment. 579 transition, Matt Martin.
Opted not to burn down. He could have taken the triple with the bar. So now he's got cleanup to do. Still a large lead, Bids, at 149,000 points over Batfoy. Bats is just trying to get himself situated at the early start of the 19 play.
Always a key moment in these matches. Get clean, get acclimated to the new speed. Batfoy did not make transition last game, so this is our first look at 19 play for this round. Matt Martin getting a little cheesed up. He's a 175,000 point lead, and Batfoy, oh, okay. I want to get at the triple there.
Wise to play a little bit safe there, just burn things down. We're still kind of early on in this level 19. Batfoy just trying to get a hold of himself here. Is down 171,000 point. Matt kind of threw long bars all the way to that left, and it pays off. Long bar to the right gets the score in. Matt at 656, Batfoy 485.
There's our undershift there from Batfoy we were mentioning earlier. But looks like he can get this cleaned up, but he's going to lose more pace, and he's already down nearly 200,000.
Kind of goes for a little bit of a quick tap over to that left side. There's a Tetris from Matt. He'll go to 743. Oh, that's trouble.
See how he can fill this in here.
Oh,
that's going to do it. 499 for Batfoy. Matt Martin takes game number 2. But I smell a Ben Mullen game here with 777.
Yeah, it was like, again, another shift for Batfoy. He was almost about to get that long bar, or it might have been an L. Actually, it was an L that he was looking to place in the center. Would have opened up a triple for him and kind of just shifted it. So again, slippery dash gets the better of him. Matt Martin, 818, is going to play it through, definitely. He's going to look to try to continue padding those max out stats. Bidwell, you got the 2 last week, as you had mentioned. Won the record-breaking score of 1.1 million to surpass Jeff's 1,085,000 that he got back in Season 2 against Ben Mullen.
We're 3 away, King.
And 19 lines left to play before 29 appears.
Plenty of runway.
But no bars. There's one.
Yeah, no, there's that. All right, 2 more. But obviously...
Oh. I think he was
maybe
trying to...
one more and some change. Could he set something up dirty here?
He's going to have to if he wants it.
All right, you got a nice base. Oh, boy, he's dependent. Kenny. Come on. Oh!
He had a chance.
What?
He had the chance. The Tetris dirty style would have been the one to get it. He'll finish at 969. Hey now, bids.
Hey now, 69.96.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait, 969. Whatever. Just lots of 9s and 6s. Not enough 9s. 2-0 Matt Martin.
Let's go ahead and adjust the score there for Mr. Matt Martin. Take a 2-0 lead. Batfoy decides he'll get up. He'll go and get ready. He's already incremented the seed. So players, hopefully you managing that better than the King has managed it. I'll set it up for you folks at home. So if you want to play along, you have the capability to do that, then you can do it. Bid's got to count it down for game number 3 while you get it set.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So, A0, I assume, is the next one.
It is, yes. And they have the right pieces.
Blind bar dependency early on for Batfoy, because, when you get the squares like that, one strategy is to put them in columns 8 and 9. Nice little T-spin, a little reverse T-spin. Well, it's unconventional.
Somewhat. Got some friends over here on YouTube. We had Theo Time was staying up late, but then said it was 2 a.m. and decided I'll go to sleep and I'll watch it in the morning. We got Jessica Streich. I'm tempted to play Tetris Effect on the PS4. Well, any kind of Tetris you want to play, go right ahead. We're doing it for the love of the game, but this is our classic NES Tetris version, one you find at the World Championships. Also got Le Docteur, who keeps like to say tis tis tis. I don't know, maybe it's the sound of a roller or a tapper? I don't know. Das don't make that sound. Das go brrrr.
French.
And welcome in Rhino Vinyl. Seen you before. Good evening to you. We got our friends as usual here on Twitch. Bidwell has mentioned Blue Scooty Grandpa's here. We've got Joey Parker. We've got Poopy Old Hag. Tyler's here. Sebi in the house. Watching
in 160p. Yeah, that's
yeah, Sebi's away.
Lots of scan lines. Dozens.
Dozens, yeah. Well, we'll see if the Kings...
You got another official game, though, King. We're 3 for 3 on that stat. One of my favorite stats.
Oh, certainly. Joey.
Beautiful.
Maybe, well, he's not wrong there, but I'm sure there's been quite a few expletives said in your household playing DAS.
Oh, just a few.
you have a swear jar, Bidwell?
Don't. Probably should. That could probably make my money to get out to Minnesota more easily.
That was gonna say, yeah. All right, it's
But
early
again,
days.
Matt Martin just clinical in this pre-transition scores. A virtuoso.
Masterful, Bidwell, off to a 2-0 lead already, and another 100,000 points on Mr. Batfoy, as you mentioned. He's got that. He's rocking the facial hair. He's a young man. He's going into his senior year of college. He's doing an internship right now, Bid. So he's probably working during the day, and then he's like coming home. He's like, damn, I gotta play Matt Martin now. Sheesh.
Oh, look at this! Isn't fair. Matt Martin with a Tetris, 6 rows up. That's some down stacking.
I mean, that's just virtuoso play.
Yeah. The old hag trying to explain economics to me. It just forces you to not spend money on superfluous things and save your money for other things, and also it's a self-punishment of some sort. But,
Right. Yeah,
also
Poopy,
content during 18.
Poopy doesn't know anything about that except for the self-punishment part by having that quick
Oh,
channel.
Yeah.
Along with
And Matt
that
Martin
other one.
again. Setting up another dirty Tetris, this one in column 3, but the lead's only 98,000.
Yeah, so you had
The
that,
drought here kicking in.
Well, he did get the bar, but he had closed the well up. He'll get it now for the Tetris. That's why he kind of shook his head there, knowing he's like, man, should have waited just one more second. But it's working out well for him. He's fooling around with a bit of a Quaid well right now. 372 at 93 lines. That kind of tells me, Bidwell, that he can do whatever he wants. It's on pace for the
Playing all
500
the
again.
tiles. Got Burrito Dad in chat. Good to see you. Gotta say, this is a improvement for Batfoy in his pre-transition. Probably his best game yet. So the actual warm-up is the actual matches for Batfoy, it looks. He did get here a little later, so I'm not sure how much warm-up time he got this evening.
What an aggressive T-tuck from Matthew Martin.
80,000 point lead here, heading into transition. 20 lines to go.
And Batfoy not terribly far behind at this point, Bids. We saw in the last game at one point he was near 200,000 points behind Matt. At least this one, he's keeping it within about 3 to 4 Tetrises.
Another day, another 500 transition for Matt Martin. But Batfoy here with a couple more clears could be right on the precipice of 500,000. He's going to take some burns here, so he will not get to that point now.
Bids, I can't wait to see what Matt's stats are going to look like by the time we get to week 11.
Oh boy. 444 transition, Batfoy. A little bit flat, does get it burned down, gets the Tetris. 469 now, hey now. Matt Martin, 578, so that lead has been maintained at about a 2.5, 3 Tetris lead for Matt. But that does mean, King, that any mistake on Matt Martin's part, Batfoy can take advantage quite easily and regain that lead or even win the game.
630 for Matt, 501 for the Bat. All we need is a cat here, Bidwell. We can have ourselves Batman Returns, but...
Oh boy, Batfoy, no! Oh, he got a little aggro. Just like you mentioned, or, it was one of my keys in the game. I don't talk about you mentioning it. But Matt putting the pressure on Batfoy to get aggressive in level 19 play. And Matt now kind of on a mission. He missed that. He was one away from a max out last game, so he really wants it this time.
And GG's to the max out for the B-Dad. Well done. So now we'll see if we get a max out from Mr. Matthew Martin.
crowd chants, Mullen, Mullen. Gets it set. Oh, man. I always love center well play like that. I know it's not efficient, it's not great, but when it comes together the way it does like that, it's just beautiful. And that's fitting of a term virtuoso.
Beautiful fold
Musical
of that
king.
Z. Yeah, beautiful fold of that Z piece from the virtuoso. He's putting on a clinic of what Das can do.
Amino's short.
He goes
He
aggressive.
fills it in. I mean, why not?
You got to think, Biz. This is. You could tell right now he is so confident about his Das play that he has no fear. He's just going all in. But especially when you know that your opponent has ended and
the adjustments. Let's go.
The pullback in order to get that touch is the foresight and the dash control to be able to do something like that, Biz. You know, a lot of people would end up, sticking that. I got to touch this. He has some time.
We're 2 away. Enough time. You're right.
Just depends on how much of an extended dig he's going to be in here.
Maybe you might have to make this your platform, Matt.
It's down to 6 lines, and I think he's heard you, Vince. Oh, he took the triple.
Takes the triple.
He did. He did.
He's 1 away. He's 1 away. He can still do it.
But he only has 1 more burn, and that's only a triple at the bottom. He has to. He's not going to be able to do it.
Oh, 2 1-aways, King.
No, he realized it now. The mistake he made. He thought it was a Tetris. It was a triple only. He saw his face go. Oh! But back-to-back 900Ks. I mean, bids. You can't be mad at that.
I'm the worst. 2 969s back-to-back.
Yeah, you're terrible. Batfoy ran across to make sure he's ready. It will be B1 is the seed, folks. B1 is now the seed. If you'd like to play along, go ahead and bids. We'll count them down for game number 4.
Game number 4. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Exactly, Ninja.
We're already moving along very quickly here, bids. And for those of you that would like to play along with our DAS Heroes, there you go. It's right there for you. B1 AACO. Now you got me doing it.
Ninja do DAS very well? I mean, I don't keep up with everybody's alternate play styles. I know Ninja's obviously Mr. Tapper.
Well, I guess the question that you asked, does he do it very well, can be debatable, but he did it well enough, bids, to make top 48 for Jonas Cup last year. So, knowing Ninja, he probably should be able to do it again. But who knows, bids? Like we're getting set soon. We're going into August. You mentioned there's several other regional events going on. Jonas Cup will be happening in October, so registration opening up probably around September when we get into that. Be interested to see how many people are really going to come out for that again after seeing, especially this past year, where the top 4 of Jonas Cup last year were able to get some funds to go out and participate at the DAS World Championship. As we watch Matt trying to
this is a little spiky. Batfoy with the lead right now.
Matt gets a dirty Tetris to calm this down. Both players have reached the 100K threshold, so another official game bids.
4 for 4.
Yep. They're batting 1,000.
2 Tetris lead for Batfoy with a clean board. Matt Martin struggling to get back to the bottom, going aggro here. The line will not be a dirty Tetris.
Oh!
Just gets it over. Oh, it will be.
My word. Bids, how is he still playing?
How does he like not even react? I think he's moving his lips slightly. I think he might have said something.
Oh, we're getting a few head nods from him. He's like, whoa.
Now he's back to a scoring position with column 3 well, and he's got 2 Tetrises available here. Batfoy in a little bit of a cleanup. He's ahead 65,000.
Matthew's eyes just now, like, we're like, whoa. Can't believe we survived that.
I mean, that was the Harry Hong victory look that we just saw there. How did I do that? What did I just do? Batfoy ahead 68,000. Matt Martin continuing to keep that column 3 Tetris well going. I mean, it's been working so far. Oh. Not sure.
Oh.
There's
Oh.
the chef. Oh.
Nothing
Okay.
burned either. Oh, there we go. He's going to give it up there.
Batfoy on the board. Let's go.
Now, interesting here, Bids. Let's see what Bats wants to do. He's at 337, 83 lines. Oh, he's going to top it out. No mulling from him. He's not going to look to pad some stats here, Bids. He's going to be like, no, let's get into the next game. I got to go to work in the morning.
Got that internship.
Seriously.
Right. Little scrolling scoreboard. I like that. Nice animation there.
Yeah, courtesy of Tyler Titrus and courtesy of the King and the sound effects store. Matt Martin, that was kind of an early top out, so we're going to play this one courtesy of Burb Wizard.
Come on, man!
Indeed. All right, Bids, they are ready for game number 5. We're already getting to the halftime. So let's do it. Let's go out with a banger. Count it down.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Couple squares and a T. Confirm that the St. P sequence has been initiated. We're underway, Bids. So yes, for you viewers out there, this is game number 5. We're about to get to the halfway marker. So after this game, we will take a short 5-minute break for players to do their fingers, get hydrated, take a restroom if they need. We'll take a ad break over here. We'll kind of give you a halftime synopsis with King and Bidwell once more. And then we'll get on with the second half of the best of 99 currently. As you can see right there, if you missed last week, it was our opening week. Matt leads the series 7-2. Dominant performance by him. And if you enjoy what you're seeing and you want to be like, hey, how do we play in matches like this? Well, we won't be doing a best of 99 with you, but we can do a best of 5 on our weekly shows. I host the Friday Night Fights, which will be happening this week as we get set for a new super show coming up, Bidwell, in end of August. The Class of Champions returns, so we get all our champions involved. And you can also watch the stories unfold on Monday night, where we have the Monday Night Mayhem hosted by the Burb Wizard, who did a fantastic job this past Monday. We had some triple threat match. We got a Twitch TV title tournament going on, Bid. So a lot of stuff happening in the Friendlies universe.
Yeah, 375-point lead for Batfoy. So if he wins this, we've got a match again. So it looked like Matt Martin was going to run away with it, but one bad game in Game 4. And we've got a close one here in Game 5. If Batfoy takes it, who knows how the rest of this whole entire series goes, honestly.
Almost certainly.
And Matt covering up the well pretty high up. He's going to need some RNG help. Like that classic NES slowdown when you're really intense.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Crazy. I don't know why that's saying that. But
Two line sequence for Matt. He didn't have the time to make the adjustment, but gets a third one. Because he got the first line, put it to the right, got the second one, put it to the left. Then the square could have gone to the left, but Matt gets out of it. So
Matt doing virtuoso things there, Bidwell. He's finding the ways to get out. Again, yeah, we'll probably talk about this ad nauseum, but it's just glaring, Bidwell, that his dash control is mighty fine. And in an era where we watch A lot of rolling, and you can see the amazing things that happen there. Das is very poetic. It is an art form, and it is beautiful when it's done well. And we have seen the mastery from a number of different people, including Matt Martin. We've also seen a new generation, like a Giovanni or Pixelandy, that have just done marvelous things with Das. And it's, let's think about this real quick. In 2021, when we were in our second year of the online era, people were saying Das is dead. It is finished. No one will ever play it again. It's never going to be competitive. Look where we are 4 years later.
It's this resurgent is Matt Martin has a friend. It's unfortunate, you can put like hand cams on rollers to see what they're doing with the controller, and people can appreciate the craziness that goes into creating that kind of a play style. Unfortunately, the cameras can't really demonstrate the elegance of Das and the timing that it requires to have your inputs ready before the piece appears. You have to be charging left or right to get that timing ready to go. And maybe, you see some of the speedrunners will have kind of like an input graphic showing like what buttons they're pressing at a certain moment. But even if we had that really doesn't show you to the extent of the beauty of having that timing down to that level of perfection, piece after piece after piece. It really just takes a lot, and getting that timing down and losing that timing is really easy to do if you stop playing for a while, as we see with Batfoy. But he's getting his groove back. He is ahead by 3 Tetrises now into the Joey Parker turn, 97,000 point lead, and Matt dealing with a couple holes in his board. So the prediction of 3-2 maybe going to break might come true here. Let's see how this plays out at 19.
Yeah, we're already past the Joey Parker turn. 109 lines for Matt, 108 lines for Batfoy. Batfoy, 500,000, but that's his first 500 of the night. So nice, strong bounce back game right now for Batfoy. We'll see what he can do on that. 19 has been a little bit of a challenge for him, Bids. So again, he's trying to get that timing back in order. And he would really love a long bar as well, because this is a dirty
Tetris. Let's go. Sorry to step on your line.
That's okay, Bids. I know
turned my head, saw it.
You're excited. You're very excited. Bids acting like he's at a Toledo Mudhen game.
Another Tetris here. This is going to be a 584 transition Batfoy. This is the game of the match or the night for either player.
Oh, wow.
Matt Martin with a little high board into transition, but handling it well since his gaps are in the middle. Batfoy looking to make the transition well here. He's keeping his stack proper. Knocks down the Tetris. Now he's ahead 136,000. But Matt, I think Matt might be one of those players, gets into that 19, just gets back into the groove and stops thinking as much and just plays.
Yeah, I think you said it before that there are just some players that seem to play level 19 better than an 18, and Matt kind of can feel like that. He does open the well up, but we've got some problems here on the side. He gets the Tetris in, perhaps low enough that he can attend to this, Bids.
But this lead is growing for Batfoy. Don't let the moment hit you. That's
an interesting delayed burn he set up here. And right now you can see Bids, he's creating a bunch of holes because he's trying to...
Oh, he's starting to shake his head. Can he get anything left? He's giving it up. Oh, 665, so you need that nice... reverse hey now number to win this game, Matt Martin.
Double score will be needed, as Bidwell alluded to. 666 is what you'll need, Matthew. You're down at 92,000 points, so you'll need 666. Reverse hey now, Bidwell said. So I'm sure he's gonna put on a Ozzy Osbourne record. Rip.
Oh, tough week for.
Yeah. guess we can get into that in the break.
Gen Xers here.
Talk a lot. Yeah, we could talk a little bit about that at the break. Triple for Matt, playing it nice and safe. Biz, he knows he's got the runway to catch up. He doesn't have to get too aggressive. Can bide his time if he needs. He's not gonna be maxing out this one, but he look at it, get win number 4 and pretty much Biz. We were talking about duplicating last week's performance. It's kind of what's happening here, and that going into the break, Matt was 4-1 last week. He's on the verge of doing that again this week.
It's not over till it's over. All right, one more Tetris should do it. But this is 27, and he's now back in the burn mode. Maybe a string of doubles and triples might do it, but this is going to be close. He's got 10 lines to go. He's got one Tetris will do it for sure. In scoring position. And there it is. He took all the time that he needed. He got a 683. GG's.
Perfect tournament Tetris done right there. That's an efficient way of managing the number of lines you have remaining, getting the scores needed to get the chase down. No panic from the Virtuoso, and he will now get his 4th game of victory. That leads us to a 4-1 at the moment. That is game number 5. So we're at the halfway mark. Players, it is halftime. You got about a 5-minute break. Go ahead and get yourself hydrated if you like. Get yourself a water or a Coke or Coke Zero, whatever beverage of choice you like this evening. Go to the restroom. Do your fingers, as I like to say, always say. And we will be back momentarily because we're going to head on over to the camera scene, letting Bidwell know so that way he can get himself sat up proper, right?
Yeah, yes, I'm ready.
All right, there we are, Biz. We're back.
Okay.
So there you go. First 5 games in. Matt Martin duplicating exactly what he wanted to do. Not the same type of score potential that we were looking at. I mean, he did get the 2 900s, which is great, but no max outs yet for him. Short on that. Batfoy, a little bit of the rust continuing to start to come off. You just saw that great game from him, his best 18 of the night so far, and hopefully the second half bids he can start trying to chip away at that deficit, because now going into our second half, Matt with the 7 last week, the 4 tonight, that's 11 wins. The Batfoy's 2 + 1 is 3, so a little bit of a hole to dig out now, but one at a time, right?
I mean, maybe 4 in a row to come up and sneak this one out. I mean, anything's possible. And Orlando, the answer is no. We're not paying attention to YouTube chat.
Oh, there you go. I gotta take a look. Now I gotta take a look.
But
oh, it's all everything's fine. They may end up making me think that there's crazy stuff happening. No, we got a good crowd.
No.
We got a good crowd.
That was a joke. Yeah,
It was a joke.
More awkwardness during our 5-minute break. So I guess we're gonna kick it to commercial and we'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be kicking it there, folks. Stick around if you'd like to avoid the ads on this channel. Well, you know what to do as far as Twitch goes. Just got a sub, man. Click that button, subscribe. It's only $5.99 a month, and you get all those great emotes, including bids. You know, I like my own emotes on this channel. They're all great as far as Twitch goes, but let's be honest. The Bidwell one is by far my favorite, and that's this one here, the one that is animated, where you're going, woo! Actually, you know, I always thought in this one you were saying, hell yeah! But I guess I was wrong.
You know, it's your emote. You can do it. You can cosplay whatever you want me to say. It's your emotion that you're displaying with pictures. So,
all right. But it was your words that came. It was your words that came out. I just paraphrasing, I guess. So all good there. But nonetheless, folks, yeah, you can do that. $5.99 on desktop, $7.99 on mobile. Obviously, it's a little bit extra expensive because you gotta pay all those cell phone bills or whatnot. But that's okay. We're gonna be kicking it. Take a 3-minute ad break. We'll be back here on Twitch. We'll go over the next 4 games and then we'll kick it off. Bids, let's go to break.
Good.
All right, folks, ad break has concluded. So King is back now. Players should also be getting back in their seats and getting set for the next game. I see a Matthew Martin. He is getting set. Batfoy is warming up a little bit, so we'll just head on over to that scene. So players, make sure you've incremented your seed. Started with 9, the 9D, I think it was. I don't remember. Kind of lost track of the seed there. So they're managing themselves, Bids. I don't have to continue. So they know what they're doing. I don't want to confuse them like we did last week.
Oh,
it's fine.
Don't mess with the virtuoso. Let him cook.
Let him cook. As he is ready to go. He'll just need one more win to win the night again, Bids. Batfoy will begin the tough journey of trying to snipe a couple of games off of Matt. Try to push him and maybe inch a little bit closer, not get too far in the distance. Batfoy asking D3. Good thing he's asking Mr. Matt Martin, because clearly I don't know. All right, so there it is. It's D3, Bids. D3 it'll be.
There you go.
I'm gonna pin that just so I can remember. And Batfoy has the ready. He's getting his workout today, getting up, pressing the button. And I'll go ahead and sit down and press this button, Bids. Let's go ahead and count it down. Second half of round number 2 is beginning.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And T-line. Here we go. T-line T.
Got a line. T-line was the opening piece. It's crazy, but
Matt graciously telling us that it is a 6th game by the number of points he's scored so far. And not liking his formation, but he cleans it up in 2 pieces before I even get my sentence out. Both players looking for a line, though, here early on. We might have a Louis Scuey moment. Been perfect so far. Or last week we had, what, 2 or 3 of those?
yeah, we had 2 courtesy of Batfoy. Matt was perfect. And both of them seem like they have weathered the storm. Both will get the long bar. Both will get the Tetris. They're at the same exact piece in the sequence. No harm, no foul. We are well underway as both players look to try to make that 100K threshold. If you like what you're seeing, you can subscribe on YouTube because you're watching on all our platforms. YouTube, we've got Twitch going on right now. We've got Facebook and X. All are streaming this live around the world. But if you really like what you're seeing, support CTWC right here. And the Twitch Nightbot, you can use the donate command, and that'll help you go to the bit.ly/donate CTWC. You can go right there and help contribute directly to CTWC because, you know, Bids, you know very well that undertaking of doing things, live events especially, are costly. And every little bit counts. Every extra coin that we can make to help fund and make the production of CTWC main event and its regionals be stellar is exactly what we need. So if you'd like to help support, go ahead and get that link, use !donate. It'll take you to our bit.ly, and you can do direct contributions that'll go into Vince's pocket.
We had another official game, King. We are 6 for 6. Batfoy with a 60,000 point lead. So again, he's stepping up his 18 game for sure. Starting to go Mino for Mino with Matt Martin. It's been the 19 play that's been the difference maker in most of these games as of late. So transition, well, we're not even close to a transition right now. This is just a pretty efficient game here from Batfoy.
Yeah, obviously they had to weather the storm early on in the beginning of this one. They have done so. 65 lines in. Technically, Batfoy still on about a 500K pace if you want to look at it that way. Matt going to be behind the 8-ball on it, but he's keeping up with Batfoy currently. That's
Undershift on the left there for Batfoy. He's going to get it cleaned up, but he's going to lose his lead.
And just like that, well, the prognosticator give it to you. That's going to be behind by about 3,500 points. Matthew, nice clean flat stack.
Could have set up a dirty Tetris there, Batfoy, but he's trying to just get this back to the bottom. He doesn't want to mess around up here.
That piece sequence just now did not help him.
He get this left, and he can. Like that solve.
Now he's just waiting for that J, but what a shock is not coming. He'll use the Z to burn that. Matt also has a hole in the center, but looks like he should be able to handle that as well. So players fighting with the stack right now. Bids not going to get any high pace scores for this one, but if they can make it to 19 transition, that certainly is a, you know, pat on the back after this kind of RNG we're seeing.
Good old school survival Tetris.
This is
Batfoy.
2015 Tetris, Bidwell. Is this 2015 Tetris?
Yeah. A little more excitement here. Oh. Both players leading at the same time. Oh, Matt Martin with some issue. Oh, Cat must have been in the way.
Oh, my word. A stellar composure, Matt Martin. My word. Unexpected visitor in his way, Bidwell, and he's not even that phased.
Yeah, that swear jar would be mighty full if that were me playing right now. Damn Cat. Batfoy behind now by 60,000 points, so Matt also getting out of a pickle. Batfoy about to close this gap here if he can get another line piece.
Yeah, it's kind of started to turn a little droughty in this seed, Bids. His line bars have just not been coming as fruitful as you would like. Batfoy may have a better board going into transition. He's 2 lines away. Matt has already joined, or got in there first, excuse me.
Yep, 429, and Batfoy go to 388, but he's getting drought again, as you mentioned.
Yeah, just saw on his face there, but he's not happy. Like, oh no!
Oh no! Oh. That we talk about the elegance of DAS. That is the brutality of DAS. You think with only a 4-high build, getting a line piece to the left is easy peasy, but if you don't have that timing down just right, you're going to hang a line piece, and then your game's instantly over. He went for it again and couldn't get either one of those lines over to the left. And Matt Martin does take his 5th win, and let's see if he's going to get his 600,000 here.
And I feel for Bats right there, Bids, because I was playing a game a few weeks ago where I was on a great pace, looked like Max Out City live for people to watch was on the horizon, and I did exactly that. I had built up a well on the left side where level 28 needed about Tetris and change to get it done, and I was like, okay, I'm only 4 high, I should be good, and then I hung the bar exactly like Batfoy, and that was the end for me. Brutal feeling.
Martin 2 Tetris away from 600,000. Level 24. Had no stats.
As he should. That is right. For those of you that are just
this season is the ultra mullen for sure. We've seen more mullening this year than any other, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, I think you know, as the years are going by here, Bids, the players are seeing what the stats look like, and they're like, oh, I think I can do that. I think I can beat that. And they're testing themselves, which is what this series is all about anyway. And there you go, 600K for Matt Martin. Add that to the stats. He'll take it. And what we can also do is add another score for Mr. Matt Martin. He will get the 5th win tonight, Bidwell. So that means he will win the night. But as we talked about last week, we got 3 more games to play. If Batfoy can maybe start inching his way and get these 3, a 5-4 looks a lot better on paper.
Yep. Or, maybe in future weeks, Matt Martin, adopts more cats.
That could happen too. Let's go ahead and count it down. We got game number 6. Excuse me, game number 7 happening right now.
You're in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Doesn't count. 2/3 done. Bidwell, we got 7, 8, 9 coming up here. The final third of our evening of round number 2. It's been fun. It's been a bit of a grind for players, to be honest. I mean, we got those 2 900Ks from Matt Martin. Looked like we were going to get some more big scores. But ever since then, it's been kind of a battle. Level 18 has not been kind to players.
Week 2 has traditionally been when players start to get in gear. Week 1 is kind of feeling each other out and getting the weird results. But this has been kind of a repeat. This is that's been consistent, maybe playing a little less than he'd like to compared to last week. And Batfoy still trying to get that groove, especially at the 19 stage. But he's definitely improved his 18 game. He had those couple of 200,000 point games early on and has come back and reached transition pretty consistently since then.
So in case you missed it, last week Matt Martin won the opener 7-2. He is now up 5-1 in this week's round. So it is currently 12-3 to the first 15 games. We got 3 to go, including this one. So we'll have played 18 games so far with the best of 99. Means 81 left to go, Bidwell.
7 for 7 here in with no false starts. Batfoy, little head shake there. I like what he's doing here. Gonna get something to the left, he can.
Oh, Matthew.
Matt Martin's also at the top. This is another grindo battle.
Oh, look at the point difference. Oh my God.
Oh goodness.
Oh. And they're both over the 100K threshold.
That's gonna be it. Batfoy takes second game.
How about that? A nice little S-spin there for Bats. But he's going to be good. Bidwell, for a moment there, it was 7-point differential when they were that high at the top. Bats is going to survive it. Matt couldn't do it. It is over the 100K, so that means it is an official game. And bad for, Bidwell, that kind of happened last week too, where Matt had sort of an early top. I think it was more like a 300K top out in game number 7 that let Bat get back into it. But, man, crazy stuff. Let's give him a point there, and they're both ready to go for a game number 8. Bids, this is moving very quickly, so I guess we'll go with the flow. We'll count them down.
Okay.
Oh, if I hit the right button, there it is.
In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. See, you have to actually go with actual seconds instead of your tendency to want to count a little faster than real time.
You're right, yeah. That's why you're a pro, Bidwell. That's why.
Thanks, Yogi.
That's why I choose you to hang out with me for the best of 99 series. You've been here through the whole entire journey. You've been here since season 1, and it's been a delight to have you, my friend. This is our summer series. This is our time to shine, and wouldn't have it any other way. Always fun hanging out with you.
So much fun. Like, when you're adults, you hang out with your friends by doing things like this. You organize things, so
yeah,
good having good adult fun, not in a bad adult fashion, and just like regular adults.
Right.
Yeah. Try to remove my foot from my mouth on that statement.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say I touched grass this weekend, which is great, right? So.
Yes. Both players getting droughted here. Both players getting the Tetris. We're 3,000 points away for Matt Martin to make this official. And there it goes. All right. Another close one here, King.
And as you mentioned, 8 for 8 bits. So one more away, and we will have a perfect week, which we had seen Jeff and Sharky do several times. Jeff and Alex had done a few on their own. So each season bids, we're getting better and better with these early top outs diminishing.
The simul Tetris didn't happen. You were teasing me about that.
I was.
Yep.
But
But you're touching grass. Couldn't add that into the Masters champs in time.
Correct. Right. I'll make a note for next week bids so I can get you angry.
Look at this, 8-point difference. Those 8 press down points of Matt Martin was the difference for a moment there. And as Tetris Ranger points out, we had a 7-point differential last game near the end because that was the 7 press down points of Game 7. Oh, Matt playing with fire here. Can he get something to the right? That's not burnable. He needs a line.
Oh!
What is this?
Oh my word! What is happening?
I look at one board's topping out. I look at the other to see if they're good. They're topping out. That's. Oh wow.
Well, that's one way to get back in this series, bids, is have your opponent get some early top outs and take advantage of it. Batfoy has that Tetris lead. Technically, Matt's 8 pushdown points almost could have been the difference if he could have got one more, but no avail. So
Somebody
Bats.
checking the betting line over at bet365.com. I don't know. These teams might be trying to pull a fast one on us.
They might be. Well, I got to pull this one out because we've had back-to-back caca games. So, Marty, tell them how bad it really was.
Oh no, I'm going to let it go, man. It's going to come out. Oh no, Kingsman.
Yeah, indeed. Oof. No bueno. Well, you know what, Bidwell? This might be the fastest best of 99 we are doing. So I'm going to take my sweet time. It is the final game of the night. I mentioned Bash just needs 3 to make it look better on paper. Well, let's see if he can outlast his opponent one more time. They're ready to go. Count them down for the final game tonight.
Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Got the right seed.
Oh.
We are. Ooh, Matt Martin. Trying to get that 9th point. Don't accidentally get 2 points, get 10 points. That'd be embarrassing.
Yeah.
All right, we got 9.
All right.
Look at this. The boss is in the chat, subscribing to his own channel for 39 straight months. See, that's what happens when you donate to Classic Tetris, is that the boss will subscribe to his own channel. And that's a very inefficient use of the money, Vince, but nice to pad those numbers for the Twitch people.
It is. So, yes, thank you, Vincenzo, for giving me a couple of bucks there. That's nice of you. You're subscribing now for 39 months to your own channel. That's awesome. And also give a shout out to Kishka, who followed this channel about 53 minutes ago. I didn't see it. Bad streamer.
Got it now. It's all that matters.
I did. So hopefully Kishka's still here listening. That'd be great.
And we've got virtually a tie game here as we approach our 9 for 9. Batfoy does his part. Matt Martin's going to stretch it out, and we are perfect. 769 point difference. Perfect Night King. Reds beat the Dodgers. Everything's good.
LG?
Yeah.
Are they even still in business? I don't even know.
I think LG's. Yeah. the former Gold Star. Remember, they were the crappy CRT.
Oh my god, yeah. I just know. I think they got out of the phone business. I guess I wanted to. I was getting LGs for quite some time. I was one of those guys that had that LG sideways phone that was like acted like it was a television that you can get TV channels before like the streaming stuff started happening, right? It was so cool. I was like the coolest guy around. I was like, man, look at me. I got this cool sideways phone. I could watch TV on NBC that you guys could probably watch at home and get it less laggy than I get it. But but it's still, walking around like a cool AF MF.
So Matt going back to cheeky mode here, trying to uncover the well, finally does. Batfoy needs something too wide. Fill that in. Look at this, 769 difference.
Oof.
Batfoy, that we all know that form of that relief.
Yeah.
We all felt it.
Yeah, absolutely. That was, we got to say a bit. That was a little bit of a bailout. He got that board way up high to the sun, but thankfully he did get the right pieces. Came in time, and then he had a nice little burn to the J to fix that right side. He's going to be up by about 3,700 points. Tetris will get a little bit higher. Matt will follow through with the Tetris once he gets. There's the bar. There you go. So back and forth we go, Bids.
The difference between a 5-4 win and a 6-3 win in the overall matchups is huge here. So pivotal game for Batfoy.
And certainly I would love to see them take it to the level 29. Give us a drama. We want some drama, Bidwell.
We had some drama last game, just the wrong type.
Well, sometimes watching stuff like that is a lot of fun, right? Because you're trying to see, like, can they survive that? Who can make it out? And then just the sight of seeing 7-point differential at that crucial moment where they're fighting at the top, and one mistake was going to make it the funniest number ever to finish. Now, what would have been funny is if Batfoy tried to push down and try to get those 7 points, knowing, hey, I'm going to top out. Let me see, can I get it? With a tie, that would be amazing.
These two, like, back and forth right now. They're trading those Tetrises and trading that lead. That big Tetris inhale, Matt Martin, as the transition's coming up in 25 lines.
Yeah, good scores for both.
That's one thing, a safety triple.
As we approach that final turn. We're already at the Joey Parker turn, but we're going to get to that 19-speed turn where we're off to the races, and we'll see who can outlast who. As Bidwell mentioned, it's a crucial game for Batfoy to try to keep it close. He has lost tonight. Matt's already got the 5 points, so he'll win overall for this evening, but if Bats can get a little bit close to that 5-4, could come back later a bit and be a big deal if Bats can start really onslaughting Matt in the later weeks.
And with one more Tetris here for Batfoy.
Oh, this is a cheeky setup for Matt.
No. Oh, Matt, this is too high. Matt's going to top out at 533. Batfoy needs 534. Oh, it's like, you know he's got it, but like you don't know he's got it. There it is, 537. Batfoy takes his 4th win. We have a 5-4 night here. What a comeback from Batfoy. But you definitely got to mull in this one out.
Oh, without question. Final game of the night requires a mullen. Especially since we're only been streaming for 90 minutes, and 10 of those minutes were the pre-show. A little bit of a fast night tonight, Bidwell, but I think we'll take it. Our heroes have completed the 2nd round, and this could be a little bit rejuvenating for Batfoy, knowing that, hey, you know what? I can get some gifts here. I can stay in this. It's not over yet. 5-4, even though you lose the night, you're inching a little bit closer. There was a potential that it could have, if he could have repeated 7-2 again, would have been 14-4, and that's not where you want to be. He'll top out at 576. But nonetheless, big last 3 games. You take them, early top outs. They're part of Tetris. But overall score, 5-4. Matt Martin will get the win. Let's ring the bell, Charlie. And then we'll head on over to that winner's scene, Mr. Bidwell, so we can congratulate Mr. Matthew Martin. And there he is in that stylish room. It was asking about that water cooler.
Matt.
It belongs to Matthew. Yes, I figured I'd surprise you with that. Yes. So, although is that really a water cooler, or is that it look like a speaker? I don't know. But whatever it is,
we can make our own story here with it.
of course, yeah. It is tremendous. Just like that man right there, a wonderful human being. an exceptional DAS player and all-around virtuoso. It is Matt Martin. He is 2 for 2 in the rounds, but gets away with this one by the skin of his teeth at the end there, Bidwell. GG's. He's still trying to make up for 2019, I guess, yeah. There we go. Catch a bids on the sleeping on the job.
You got me again. I'm leaning back, enjoying the view.
All good, man. Well, there you go, Bid. A little bit of a shorter night tonight. A bunch of early top outs, but past the threshold. So you can look at it a couple of ways here. A good first half for Matt, where he got a couple of 900Ks, but then pretty much after that, just seemed to be a slog the rest of the way for both players. And a couple of games, Matt came away victorious because of it and stayed persevered. We saw that great chase down he had earlier tonight. And then Batfoy, we inch a little closer. 5-4, like you said, looks a lot better than a 7-2. So overall, it's not that bad going into week 3.
The 19 is the big issue with Batfoy, but also that last chase down, it didn't look careless, but that could have turned over real quick had he not maintained his composure and scored those last few points, because that top out happened right before transition. So good perseverance on Batfoy to pull out that 4th win, and it also kind of shows you that playing at this type of night, everybody's working all day. They're maybe not at their peak mental capacity. They're kind of tired. They're kind of relaxed, chill, and to turn it on for 9 games in a row like this, because a typical Tetris match is best of 5, so they're playing double that no matter what. That endurance is a factor as well. So maybe Matt Martin has some things to work on for next week, keeping up that level of play throughout the entire session. Yeah,
obviously last week, sensational. One of his best outings that we've seen in Classic Tetris. He was phenomenal. This week, started out great, and then kind of rough at the end. But he hangs in there. He gets the win. That's all that matters, Bids. And he gets a little bit closer to trying to get to be the first to 50. But we'll play all 99 regardless. So once again, for those of you that are just joining late and missed it, we'll go over the schedule of what is still remaining here for our Best of 99 series. So we'll get that updated for next week. July 30th was tonight. Round number 2, Matt with a win, 5-4. So overall, Bids, he's up 12-6. So, like you said, maybe next week when we come back for the August 6th event, round number 3, if Bats can maybe turn around and make it a 5-4 or a 6-3, well then guess what? We're starting to chip away. We're getting closer. We can make ourselves a series. But it'll all depend on how he goes into the next week. Maybe he's got to get those keys to victory a little earlier, Bids. We got to send that to him ahead of time, perhaps, right?
81. There's 81 games to go. Anything can happen.
Indeed. So there's the rest of the schedule. Our finale is to be determined as we look to plan a few things, and we'll make an official announcement as we get closer to that. But, check it out. And if you have any updates you want to get, then go into our Discord. You can go there, or our website, thectwc.com, will also take you to our Discord as well, where you can get all the information of what's happening, including live events that are going on, as Chris Bidwell mentioned. Our next live event coming up, I don't have the slide for it, but it will be Columbus, Ohio coming up. Well, actually, first we go international, Bidwell. We're going to go international this weekend. CTWC UK is next on deck to kick us off for August. They got their 2-day event where it's going to be outstanding. Some of the great UK players, and word is a couple other internationals are making their appearance there for the first time, so that will make it a banger. And then we'll come back to the States here for WPL and CTWC Columbus, which you'll be there, Bids, and that one is always a hotbed now for big name Classic Tetris. It's getting bigger and bigger each time, so check it out. Go to the Discord, you'll get more information. And with that, Bidwell, we are done for the Best of 99 of this evening, round number 2. Thanks again to Batfoy and Matt Martin for participating in this. Thank you again, Chris Bidwell, for joining me, as always. Can't do it without you. You are the Cal Ripken of Best of 99, so we need you. And thank you, the viewers, for watching, because without you, then there is no Classic Tetris to hang out and enjoy. With that
Good
said,
seeing you again, King.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, always
And,
fun.
one more week.
Yeah. Well, you'll be joining us next week, right? You'll be here.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right, so that means we can go ahead and wrap it up. We're gonna go over to Twitch and rage it for our friends on YouTube. Have a good night. Enjoy. Meanwhile, let's see what's happening all over the world. We got our friends at Monthly Tetris are doing some stuff. They got some gaming happening over there. The former world champion is getting the rematch here, Bidwell, against Hat Coster. Eric ICX and Hat Coster, where they played in 2023, and Coster with the upset over the champ. Well, they're playing tapping. They're playing tapping this evening, so I guess let's head on over there and see what's going on. They're in game number 4. I won't spoil it, but they're just starting game number 4. You can see who's up 2-1 when we get over there. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. Go tell Vandy to kiss the Kings took us. And I'll see you all next week along with Chris Bidwell. And I'll be back on Friday hosting Friday Night Fights, because Vince says you better host or you're fired. So, for Chris Bidwell, this is the King. We're signing off. Have a good night.